in winners quarters.
Ooh.
C-Zer, of course, not the same way that it would be spelled as if he was getting stabbed in the back.
37 times.
37, sorry.
That's crazy. What do? They just line up like in a long 37-person line and just take turns stabbing him?
Well,
was there music playing during this? That's so weird.
I think after you get stabbed the first time, it's hard to avoid the next 36.
Was he just screaming the whole time? And this is just like, hey guys, do they just hand the same knife back and forth?
You ever seen llamas without hats?
Et tu, Brute?
Anyways, C-Zer putting in some work against JaySon, and it's not all too surprising to see because I've seen JaySon have a lot of problems with rushdown players, and C-Zer is a rushdown Sonic.
Yeah, being a more patient, player like JaySon is, having to react to someone as quick as Sonic. I haven't really seen JaySon in this matchup too often either. Oh. How many Sonics do we really have representing in DFW?
I mean, we have Curry, we have C-Zer.
That come out on.
We have Potato.
Potato!
Yeah, let's
go
Potato.
I love Potato. I saw him. He's an aggressive Sonic. He doesn't play, but we see C-Zer has these really good moments where he's able to rack up percent, stay back, and just put JaySon on his heels and take stocks like that.
I would say C-Zer is positively dominating right now.
Oh, yeah.
There's
100%.
no other word for it.
Yeah, JaySon just doesn't seem to understand how to approach the way that C-Zer is playing Sonic currently.
I think it may take him a game or two to adapt, and so far C-Zer is taking full advantage of that. I mean, JaySon is having so much problems dealing with this sort of movement.
He's getting punished for up tilt. How often does Fox get punished for that? But they're aggressive there from JaySon. Chose the right moment to lead up with those up airs and get that stop.
That's the thing about JaySon is that while he is normally very patient in his play, he definitely knows when to turn on the jets.
Definitely turned him on full throttle there, but still, he's at a big deficit. But I love the aggression. Oh, tried to go big there, but misread how C-Zer was recovering.
Also, somewhat difficult to get on Sonic since he has a pretty good recovery, but Order Footstool can kill just about anybody, except for Bayonetta.
There's a bit. Yeah, Bayonetta can get back a lot. Oh my gosh, he waited. Recovery. He knew the illusion was coming, but I love the realization there from JaySon. Back throw, not going to get the stock, but bad spot for JaySon. Trying to get punched. Oh, it's a little bit too late on the release, and now JaySon's trying to rack up some percent. Also,
just to give credit where it's due, JaySon very smart with the up B to know that it will beat him out if he's not ready to react to the speed of the up B.
I just want to talk about C-Zer's spring play. I love how he's just playing around with the spring here and then to just stop momentum and just that's the best momentum canceling I think I've ever seen. Sonic just playing around with the spring there.
Not too often that you see a down air that close to the ground. Back air.
Caught the illusion and sent them right up that upper blast zone. C-Zer's going to be taking that first game. Very, very dominant first game there.
JaySon found a little bit of a way to adapt near the end of that, but he still had a lot of problems dealing with C-Zer's rush down play.
Yeah.
Because even when he was off stage, when JaySon had that time to react to his edge guards, he was able to get around most of them. But then once he was back on stage, C-Zer was right in his face and hitting him up. So anyways, game 2, going to Final Destination. Not really sure. It feels like Fox usually likes to go to platformid stages.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty curious. Maybe JaySon banned platform. I don't see why he wouldn't ban FD. I feel like this would be the worst thing, but I mean, he's coming out incredibly strong right now. So
I think perhaps C-Zer may have banned Battlefield, and JaySon might feel like he sees something in C-Zer that permits that he's playing on the ground too much. Not necessarily going aerial for a lot of his combos, which seems to be working out for JaySon so far.
Yeah, definitely. Man, I feel like the platform on Smash didn't really help at all. This is essentially the same stage with the way they've been playing so far. So, I don't know, but JaySon's definitely answered back. Opportunity now for C-Zer to edgeguard. Tried to go big there with a down and just a bit too slow.
Well, and I think, again, to touch on how they were, as far as C-Zer is playing, they were basically on FD last time. I think maybe JaySon sees something that, C-Zer has been playing very grounded, and maybe he's starting to pick up on some habits like that get-up.
Oh, man, that was such a good read there. Realized that he was going to go for the neutral get-up. Just throws out the forward smash. And even then, if it wasn't, going to land, it was still an option that he could risk going for.
Wow, really good way to get right back up there by C-Zer, but not going to take the stock. Down throw to get him off. Let's see the edge guard.
Yeah, he's been trying to go for that forward smash more often than not. To try to catch the illusion, try to catch that forward box, but oh, I love these cookie cutter combos from JaySon here. Back air leading into dash attack there.
Really like that JaySon just waited for him to up B, knew he wouldn't be able to chase, and just let him come to him, get that other up tilt.
And C-Zer having a difficult time. Oh, all that momentum he had in that first game, all that control just seems to be lost. JaySon has definitely adapted here. He's looking to make this a 2-stock possibly.
Yeah, and C-Zer using that up B to throw off JaySon's timing, and it did not, but up smash.
Yep, knew he was going to throw out that air dodge. He was sent at an angle where if he air dodged, he would be putting lag on the ground. C-Zer read the moment, up smash, that was it. But at high percents now, C-Zer's got to be careful.
I think JaySon has definitely found out C-Zer's problem on the ground, but found him in the air. So I think what mostly was going on there is that JaySon figured out when C-Zer, not exactly when timing-wise, but when as opposed to, or as in the context of where he is in position to the ground, when C-Zer likes to charge his spin dashes and get those going, and he just read that perfectly to hit him with the back air.
Yeah, completely changed up the pacing that was in the first game. It was a completely different play style. JaySon is just a completely new person. I think that first game may have just been a lot of information gathering from how that second game went, but we'll see if C-Zer can make that counter adapt and bring it back to a little bit more of that Sonic face you're seeing in that first game, but now it's just like the JaySon show. So much control here.
Same exact combo that we saw in the second stock of the second game. JaySon getting that grab into the back air dash attack and up tilt, holding up a lot of percent, and JaySon up on that middle platform. If it was higher, he could have gotten that kill.
Every time I see up air, I just think about this is the 16% fresh.
Yeah.
This is a smash attack in the air. This is insane. And they're taking that stock.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
This looks nothing like the first game.
He took 3%. JaySon just took 3% that first stock. Of the first game, he was taking nothing but mountains and piles of damage and percent. Now,
I mean, I got to be real. I don't even know what moves from Sonic do 3%.
It might have been a missed grab attempt. It might have been like the grab getting broken.
Maybe.
Possibly. I don't know. Regardless, JaySon's playing phenomenally. C-Zer answering back here, though, getting some good percent, but he needs to find the stock before JaySon's able to change up the pace again.
He needs to find a quick answer, and does so!
Oh, punched him, winded up the fist, punched him right in the face. And we're going to be having a pretty low percent for C-Zer, but these up airs coming in again quick. 32% there.
Pulling out the jab, very safe move to use so long as you connect those first two hits.
Oh, I love, he just trips up his shield with that down air. A lot of people don't realize that you can space it down with the wrist. Not that safe, but there, that back air gets him the stage. Opportunity again. C-Zer not recovering with the best of options there.
JaySon probably wanted to do a back air, but facing the wrong way with that forward air. And now C-Zer has another opportunity, but with only 23% on Fox, it doesn't take a whole lot.
Oh my gosh, okay. I was thinking a spring jump. Oh, another opportunity. He's getting a lot of percent. That knockback's looking ridiculous. JaySon tried to read him getting back down with the up smash, but I missed it again.
Yeah, JaySon really going for it, and of course, he started to figure out that he just needs to get away from that spring if C-Zer does the spring jump. But right now, he's just got to find one little hit, up air, up smash, even a back air, and went for it right there, but would have sent him the wrong way.
He needs to be careful of that forward air. Get C-Zer the stage, hits him with a little bit of that back air. 62% now on JaySon. He's getting in scary percents for Sonic. Still 140% on C-Zer. He's still good, but he's getting so many straight hits here and there that JaySon needs to be careful. It may not be his game anymore.
Oh, that forward smash!
Oh, he was able to shield? Oh my goodness, C-Zer.
Such a good move.
He's not going to air dodge. Realized that JaySon was looking for that air dodge. Comes down with the... Realized he could punish the down air there. The stage is now C-Zer's attempt to edge guard. A little bit too early with that forward smash. Still. Okay,
tried to go in for the up smash, but C-Zer perfect coverage with that.
Okay, two back airs getting shielded there. C-Zer keeping himself away 108%, but that
and
back air finally taking C-Zer out. JaySon clutching that game out in the last seconds. Game 3, super close set. C-Zer just was able to bring so much to the table that set.
And that's a really good sign for JaySon, because against any other character, he would have taken a second to back away, collect himself, and try to set himself into a good position to find them messing up in